Hi, I'm Diego O'Callahan.
And I'm Alan Smithy.
And we're Late Night Oxy, live!
The campus's only true weekly news source. On Saturday the 21st, the campus saw a little bit of a car chase with LAPD pursuing a suspected car thief in a red Corvette through campus. The chase ended near the Feast Garden when the Corvette crashed into the gate leading off campus. Despite this, he was still not the worst driver on campus at the time.
In an article published recently by the Occidental Weekly, it was revealed that the famed MP bell tower does not, in fact, have any actual bells, and instead uses a CD player to emulate the sound of bells. So now every time the bells go off, no one is going to think, gee, the bells sound nice today. No, instead they're going to think, wait, Oxy is a CD player that the entire school can hear, and they only use it to play the sound of bells? Jeez, it's like if you told your kids that Santa isn't real, and then you took them to the mall to see Santa, who isn't real, every 15 minutes.
Last week, Student Body President Zachary Solomon mistakenly distributed classified materials regarding an upcoming ASOC Senate meeting, officially making him the best president on campus. Now, Zach gets a lot of flack for not being Paul Charbonneau, which is understandable. Paul was a tough act to follow. But compared to Veach, he's fantastic. And unlike Veach, he shows up to the parties instead of getting them shut down.
Dean of Students Rob Flott recently began hosting fireside chats in all the dorms in order to better interact with the student body, with the promise of donuts at each one. Which means that I can finally say, without a shred of irony, that Rob Flott is Occidental College's #1 sugar daddy.
Halloween has come and gone this past weekend, meaning we're one step closer to the real nightmare before Christmas. Finals. In related Halloween news, a house known as The Bakery threw a party this weekend that was shut down by LAPD due to noise complaints and reported trespassing on neighbors' property. In response, the inhabitants of the house filed a Title IX complaint citing anti-fun bias. To be real though, if the people living in a house tell you that it's full, just listen to them. If you wanted parties and overcrowding, you should have gone to a state school. So for the love of God, show some respect.
The 1982 women's tennis team was recently inducted into the Oxy Athletics Hall of Fame in honor of their winning of the Division III NCAA title that same year. Because in what is quickly becoming a trying time for Oxy Athletics, it's helpful to be reminded that, we were good. Once, 30 years ago. Speaking of athletics, the group formerly known as the men's football team released a statement regarding the continuing Title IX debacle, in which 20 members of the team maintained that they were against the claim for the most part and unaware of its existence prior to the Occidental Weekly covering it. Meanwhile, the other 27 members of the team have yet to give an opinion of any sort. But it being the Oxy football team, 20-27 ain't too shabby. That's a win in their books, any day.
After receiving conflicting reports from various parties regarding the football team's Title IX scandal, the student body has begun to question the validity of the Occidental Weekly as a news source after it became clear that the Weekly had chosen to withhold key details in regards to the case. The president tweeted recently calling it sad and fake news.
Wait, Veach is on Twitter?
No. Unfortunately, it was not him. It was the other guy.
Well, Alan, I think that's about all the time we have for this week, so from all of us here at Late Night Oxy, live, good night.